Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Thursday, July 9th. Well, we have a situation here where some strong thunderstorms could move into the I-95 corridor later on this afternoon into the evening hours. Probable timetable for the strong thunderstorm activity, 4 to 8 p.m. up and down the I-95 corridor from D.C. to Baltimore and Philadelphia, New York City. There can be some strong gusty winds associated with this frontal passage that's coming later on today, but probably the biggest threat will be heavy downpours. We've had an atmosphere full of tropical moisture over the last several days, and an approaching cool front will cause some lift in the atmosphere that will enhance our chances for some heavy downpours later on today into the early part of tonight. Once this front pushes to the east, it looks like we'll have a rather decent stretch of weather from Friday into Sunday before perhaps another round of showers and thunderstorms reach the I-95 corridor as we begin next week during the Monday time frame. Well, let's start off by looking at the latest radar loop. A band of showers pushed through southeastern Pennsylvania a short time ago, now into New Jersey. There actually, we'll see the satellite image in a moment, are some breaks in the clouds just to the west of this band, and certainly there can be some brief intervals of sunshine up and down the I-95 corridor, boosting lower atmosphere temperatures and increasing some instability in the atmosphere. Meanwhile, out over the Ohio Valley, this is the area to watch. Some showers and embedded thunderstorms right now across the Ohio Valley, and they'll intensify over the next few hours and move from west to east right towards the I-95 corridor. Well, here's the latest GOES visible satellite image from the Penn State EWAL site, and indeed, you can see a little bit of scalloping right here in the clouds. This is that area of showers now moving from Pennsylvania across the Delaware River into New Jersey. And notice to the west, certainly some breaks in the clouds can be seen, especially down across the D.C. metro region. This will help to boost lower atmosphere temperatures, which in turn destabilizes the atmosphere. Meanwhile, thick clouds out here in Ohio, and this is associated with that band of showers and embedded thunderstorms closer to the cool frontal system. All that will be moving from west to east over the next several hours. Well, before we take a look at the GFS model forecast for later on today, let's take a look at a high-resolution model called the HRRR, high-resolution model, and this has hourly increments of the simulated radar. We'll put this in motion right here. You can see what happens here. Now we're moving through the day on an hourly basis. Here is a line of showers and embedded thunderstorms moving right into the I-95 corridor at the end of the day. Again, this is around the 4 to 8 p.m. time frame. Again, here out over the Ohio Valley, it kind of intensifies, crosses into the I-95 corridor, and then a pretty solid line reaches the East Coast by the end of the day. Again, the timetable, kind of the typical timetable for thunderstorm activity around here in the summertime, late afternoon, early evening hours. Well, now let's take a look at some GFS forecast maps from last night's 0Z model run. First, we'll look at a 500 millibar level. This is actually for the current time, early this morning, 500 millibars. Not all that impressive. Notice here, we really do not have an upper level shortwave to deal with. That's why I'm not too impressed with the possibilities of severe weather. It certainly still can happen with some damaging wind gusts, but right now, to me, the biggest fear is for heavy downpours and some flash flooding. But again, there is a possibility of a pretty solid line of thunderstorms. It looks like more on the strong side rather than the severe side with this lack of upper level energy, but we'll monitor this over the next several hours. Let's now jump ahead to early this evening at 500 millibars. And here we go. This is a forecast map from last night's 0Z model run for this evening, a 24-hour forecast. And again, nothing too impressive here in the I-95 corridor region from D.C. to New York City. A little bit of a short wave, but nothing like we've seen that has caused some severe weather around here in the past few weeks. Well, let's now take a look at the surface forecast maps from last night's 0Z GFS model run. This is for early this afternoon. A little bit of a low pressure area out over northeastern Ohio on that cool frontal boundary zone. Still rather quiet here in the I-95 corridor. Let's now jump ahead another 6 hours. And here's the forecast map for 8 p.m. this evening. Frontal system now right over the I-95 corridor. Some shower activity and some embedded heavier rain up across New York State. I think this is actually underdone across southeastern Pennsylvania and D.C. There certainly looks like there's a threat for more in the way of heavy downpours as compared to what's indicated here by the GFS model run. I think this is kind of underdoing the precipitation potential for later on this afternoon. Again, this is 8 p.m. and the timetable looks like basically 3 or 4 p.m. to 8 or 9 p.m. for the most activity in terms of showers and potential strong thunderstorms. Finally, here's the forecast map for late tonight, about 2 o'clock in the morning. By this time, that weak cool front is moving towards the east coast. Some drying is moving into the I-95 corridor, and really the next few days, Friday, Saturday, and at least most of Sunday, look pretty decent, quite warm, but pretty decent weather here coming for that time period from Friday into Sunday. It gets unsettled again, perhaps by Sunday night, but definitely by Monday with the threat for more showers and thunderstorms. So here we have another chance for strong thunderstorms this afternoon. Probably not on the severe side, but we'll monitor that over the next several hours. Downpours are certainly possible, however. The best timetable right now appears to be 3 or 4 p.m. to about 8 or 9 p.m. from D.C. to Baltimore, Philadelphia, and New York City. That's it for now. For EventCoreWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.